Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Yeah? Ah. I'm sorry. I'm always putting a backup, for the sound, and I just clicked, on the app, and it was telling me, no, you have no record. What? I have like 6 videos right now that I have to edit, so I have 6 backups on my phone right now. Don't play with my anxiety, I don't like it. Yep, I'm gonna put the plane back. Yes, it's still the canicule. Yes, it's still really hot today, right now, these days in France. But you know the thing, about my legs. I don't want you guys to see my legs. No, it's not because I care about your opinion about it. It's really just me. I don't want you guys to see it, and that's all. I'm wearing a short, and that's it. We don't have a lot of mystery between us, like the fact that I'm losing my hair so much. I'm not hiding it from you, but let's keep some mystery. My legs are gonna stay a mystery for you. No, it's not even the case. I talked about it on my Twitter, the fact that they are so white and all. Oh, stop. I didn't say hi, right? Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Rick and Morty season 1, episode 9. I just watched the episode 8. If you want to see my reaction video about it, I'm gonna put a link into the eye. It was a good episode full of cultural references to commercials, to shows, to movies, to TV shows. It was so great. I said it, I think that I had like 70% of it. Something like that, but I think that in fact it was more created, written for US viewers, because even if all of us who are not from US, we can have a lot of them because your culture, we have it also into our countries, but still, some little things, some little references, like the TV host into these TV shows. Like, I know these shows, I know that you have them, but I don't know the TV host that you have on your country. I know the adaptation that I have on my country. Or sometimes maybe I saw a little GIF, that's a question. Or a little meme about it on Twitter, on Instagram, but I can't know all of the references. So it was cool, but I didn't have all of them. What was really cool and that I truly appreciated and that I want to have since episodes, I'm talking about it in intros and reviews, I say that it could be fun, it could be even better for the show to make it, is the fact that the show made references to itself, the fact that they used what they did into previous episodes into the last episode, the fact that they went on that planet. They didn't talk about Morty's son, and I still hope that at some point they're gonna do it, but they talked about that planet, they talked about these aliens and all, and they talked and they used really a lot that other reality in which everything is destroyed, and the fact that they came into that new reality in which the real Rick and Morty, they died and they replaced them, and the fact that Morty talked about it to Summer really for a long time, that it was used also to resolve the issue of the last episode, that Summer now knows the truth. Maybe we're gonna keep it for sometimes, they're gonna make other references to it into the future. At least the fact that they used it that much into the last episode, I truly love it. And see, it's making the show better because it's making it a little logical. In all of this craziness, in all of this funny extreme jokes, lines, situations, it's great to have kind of a logic, and I knew that they could have it by making references to themselves, you know, to what they created, to what they did into the previous episodes. I know that you can't have really consequences for each episode into the other ones, like it would go insane in just 3 episodes. But to make references like that, it's good for how you write a show, even that kind of show, and it's useful also. See? Oh, I truly loved it. It can... No, it can't. Like, it's not it can, like, it's really making me love the show even more. Because it's proving, you know, that the writers, they are not just making jokes after jokes, like, they think also about how to do stuff right, how to do stuff in a logical way. Even into such an illogical show, they have it, you know, that thing. I love that. Okay, I'm gonna watch one more episode today. That's gonna be cool, that's gonna be enough. And tomorrow I would watch the 2 last episodes of the season 1, but also last episodes for which I'm gonna make reaction videos about on my channel. At least that's what I plan right now. Maybe tomorrow after the last episode I'm gonna be like, oh no, finally I want to react to more. Just maybe, yes, I'm gonna stop after the season 1, but maybe I'm gonna come back for the season 3, because really what I would have discovered during the season 2 was so cool that I would want to react again to this show. Like, really, I don't know, I can't tell you that in advance. I can't make any promise. The only one that I can make you is the fact that I'm gonna react. I reacted, you've got it, to the entire season 1. And that's already really cool to have that little fun thing between us, you know, for this summer, for these holidays. It was cool, it's still cool. Let's watch this episode 9 to continue things which are cool. I'm not sure of my words right there. Before beginning, remember that if you want, you have my Patreon on which you can have these episodes earlier. We have 3 episodes of advance. Maybe for the last episode I can put the full reaction part. Oh, now that I think about it. I will see that during the editing. No matter what, you have the extended reaction part, and it's the best way to support me, my Patreon, because I'm a little reactor, as you can see with the number of followers that I have, so YouTube is not really considering me when they are not blocking my videos. And it's the summer also, so a lot of people are leaving my channel and are leaving my Patreon, so if you want to support me, even for just 1 month, it can be appreciated. If you can't, I understand, don't worry. And still you can subscribe, like, comment, share, that kind of stuff. Let's go for this episode 9. 9! Why did I say it like that, like in a German way? 9! I'm sorry, it's the morning, you know, I'm filming during the morning because clearly it's too hot in France to film after 10 AM. So maybe, you know, my mood is going with that also. Shh, stop, let's go. I'm watching Rick and Morty, I have the right to make that kind of joke, no?
Traditionally, science fairs are a father-son thing. Well,
can you help, buddy?
Traditions are an idiot thing.
For you to work on a science project with your dad.
You're gonna make a volcano, right?
Yeah, Dad. We'll get out the crayons, brew some coffee, and knock this thing out in 2 or 3 days.
What is my purpose?
Pass the butter. Maybe Rick can give you a ride. I'm helping Morty with science. I'm busy.
You are?
Doing what?
Anything else?
What is my purpose?
Pass butter.
Oh, the dog!
Oh my god.
Did you see? See, references to other episodes. That's great. That's what we want also.
When do you have a job?
Since last week. It's part-time at this little vintage thrift store. My boss is this really smart, eccentric old man that treats me nice and values me.
Not like you.
When did this stop being Jamba Juice?
I've just recently opened for business, Mr. Goldenfold.
You know my name?
Aftershave makes a man quite irresistible to women. Free of charge. One never pays here. Not with money.
Nothing to
Wait,
read
what?
into that.
Tell me, Rick, what do you desire?
I make my own stuff. So what are you, like the devil?
What? Sorry?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Perhaps you could make use of this. This microscope reveals things beyond comprehension.
He already has one. Stop!
Go home and drink.
You're telling him to go drink.
A man and his boy making planets. Hey, how about we just ping pong ball for Pluto and then Jupiter?
Actually, I don't think Pluto's a planet.
Of course Pluto's a planet, son.
Not anymore, no?
Great.
Well, yeah, but, you know, they changed.
Yeah, I heard about that, Morty. And I disagree.
You disagree?
That's right. It's possible to disagree in science, Morty. The asshole
Okay.
This aftershave made women want me, but it also made me impotent.
A price for everything, Mr. Goldenfold. A price
Ah.
for everything.
I deserve it!
This serum should counteract the negative effects.
Thank you, Rick.
Ladies, let's get out of here.
It detects and catalogs all your Twilight Zone, Ray Bradbury, Friday the 13th, the series, voodoo crap.
Twilight Zone? I'm reacting to it now.
Do I need to call the police? So you can use my phone. Don't worry, it won't make you deaf because I'm not a hack. I'm sure that you can be friends.
I like working here.
You work for the devil.
So what?
So what?
At least the devil has a job. At least he's active in the community. What do? You eat our food and make gadgets.
And you destroyed one reality.
Well, yeah, fast food gives people diabetes and
Nah.
grocery stores have sweatshops. Is there a company hiring teenagers that isn't evil? This is my first job.
That's a way to see.
Please, call me the devil.
I'd rather not.
Nah,
Business hours.
you're not gonna flirt with a teenager, right? Ah, it's the devil.
Well, come on.
Why? I mean, why taking these two aliens that we already know?
I'm King Flippy Nips, ruler of Pluto. Jerry Smith is a scientist from Earth, where he's creating a model of our solar system. Jerry, tell Pluto about your decision.
You're a planet.
Pluto's a planet. Pluto's a fucking planet, bitch!
Mrs. Tate, is it? What do you desire?
Everything. Really.
Everything's free, right? Let's just say you don't pay with money. You pay with
Summer, you
the
enjoy
right?
that, no?
Why do you want cursed items?
Well, I'm going to get the curses removed at Curse Purge Plus. You know, the guy on TV.
Rick?
Now it does their taxes. Don't pay
I want one.
Wubba lubba dubba!
Just in front of you.
Evil items for free!
Diabolical son of a mother! I'm a scientist. Can I show you something?
I better not.
Right now.
Okay.
The center of Pluto. Mines like these suck plutonium up to the cities where corporations use it to power everything. The more we remove, the more Pluto shrinks. There it goes again.
Yes.
Scientists noticed Pluto had gotten so small they couldn't even call it a planet anymore. Should have been a
It's because of you using all of...
won't wake up, because that means they can keep mining until Pluto goes from planet to asteroid to meteor and finally nothing.
A party?
Is everyone in your family an idiot?
For sure, me and my dad are.
And all you have to do is get him to admit that.
Yeah, you know, the thing is, my dad's really insecure.
Are you
Funny.
talking about all of the stupid people who are not accepting scientific stuff because it would mean that they are stupid? Just say it.
I may be the devil, but your grandpa is the devil. I just want to go back to
Maybe.
hell where everyone's...
Everyone in this town got something they wanted from you. Even Rick. I was your only friend. And I get nothing? I want to help you.
What about the curse which is going with this
I'm
ant?
the best. You all burnt. Well, let's go get you hydrated.
You don't care.
Grandpa Rick? He's strong. And he's never going to give up.
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh, I know. Everyone knows you don't care. So have fun not caring.
I always do.
Good.
Yeah, it is good. It's the best.
I'm sure
You care about your family a little. We saw that.
Yeah, give me a sec.
These are the forms for the employee health plan?
Alright, yeah, put them on my... I just got bored. Everybody...
Nah! making a joke to not respond to a scientific fact? No, people who are denying scientific facts, they are never doing that.
Hey, Beth, listen, can you help me do this stupid science fair project?
You came back without your dad?
Jerry, the Pluto Bell Prize is the highest honor a scientist can receive.
I'm flattered and humbled.
Also, talk about Pluto being a planet. People like that.
Again and again.
Take him to Plutonimo Bay.
You can't kill the truth, Father.
It's your
I
son?
can see you're confused. The young eat the old if you let them, Jerry. Pluto is a cold, cold celestial dwarf.
It's a what?
Huh? Oh,
Not a planet?
Pluto is...
That's your note.
not a planet.
Congrats, Jerry.
It was a long 6 hours.
3 true things that you just said.
Needful.com, spelled with 3's instead of E's.
It changed everything.
Okay, that's it. We just got bought by Google.
So, how much did we make?
This is my business. Security!
You're Zuckerberging me?
I was gonna say the devil is back. You're saying Zuckerberg is the devil? I don't care, I'm not going on Facebook anymore. Just Messenger.
Oh, hey, Dad. What are you doing back from Pluto so quick?
Some people just can't handle the truth. I promise never to make that your problem again.
Hey, Dad. Nobody's smarter than Rick, but nobody else is my dad. You're a genius at that.
That's
Nice.
humbling and flattering, son.
I'm just gonna take this thing in and get an A. But you're a
Ah.
genius at being my dad. And also, not next time, you know? I mean, I'm sitting in here, I'm 14. I got a computer in here, you know?
Oh, I think I understand.
It took you a long time to understand.
I mean, one of these days, you know, you're gonna end up seeing something.
We don't want
Noted.
that.
Good night.
Ah, we know this
What's
show.
Grandpa doing, aka the devil?
He dumped me.
Oof, sorry.
Maybe in a much bigger way. Mr. Needful gave us both what we really wanted. Because I was always jealous of you hanging out with Morty. You realize how much you valued my approval?
No, that's dumb.
That's all time.
I think I might have an idea.
On your own, next door deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door and spread.
Getting stronger.
Into the forefront of the upfront. Thank you, Seattle.
Ah,
Rick, someone.
just to go hit him during a
Because
conference.
sometimes what you really need is for someone else to pay a horrible price.
We did it.
Yeah,
We
bro.
totally worth it. We did it. We just pulled it off.
The little thing at the end.
Bitch, please. The only thing you can't steal was came out to play. Stay out my way.
I'm gonna be forced to blur him. Oh yes, please. I'm against violence, but in a show like that. That was a cool episode. Really lighter, you know, with the cultural reference. In comparison of the last one, where really they put everything that they can into it, into all of these commercials, shows, movies and TV shows. But right there, it was, yes, back to usual, one story that they are using, one idea that they are using for making 2 stories around it. For once, it was Rick and Summer, and on the other side, Morty and Jerry. The mother is not there during this episode, not at all, not even a minute. Maybe they didn't have enough money to pay her for that episode. No matter what, the part with Summer and Rick, all of that thing about the devil, that was fun, you know, because yes, I already saw a character like him, I mean, a devil character like him with selling things which are cursed, in fact, which are helping you, but which are cursed also. I can't remember where. I have the impression that a movie from the 80s or something like that. I can't remember. But yes, I loved, you know, the little reference about the Twilight Zone You know that I'm reacting to some episodes of The Twilight Zone on my channel, so it was fun to have it. Even if it's not really objects from The Twilight Zone. It's not really working like that, The Twilight Zone, the show. It's more something like Black Mirror or something like that, in fact. No matter what, to have Summer saying that she's okay to work for the devil because in fact all of the jobs that she could have right now, it's like working for the devil because they're all making devil things and all. Okay, why not? It was a little thing, you know, to criticize our societies right now. It was well used, like the fact that when the devil is winning, is choosing to fire her, but the fact that during that moment they are saying that is Zuckerberging her, something like that. It's a little about the fact that, you know, how Facebook was created, the fact that Zuckerberg maybe pushed away, he fired people who helped him to build his society, stuff like that. Ah, I'm wondering, The Social Network, it was out when? I remember that the first season it was during 2014. Social Network, it was out when? I really appreciate that movie. Just I wanted to say it. 2010, at least in France. 2010. Oh, some years before. So no, it's not a direct, you know, reference to a movie which was out during the same period of time, but still, it was about that reference, that story. Okay. For Rick to give up on this, on his society when it's beginning to be hard, you know, difficult with forms that he has to do and stuff like that, it's not really a surprise. I'm not sure that we can say that it's because of the fact that he values Summer opinion and all, like at the end they have the answer about it. No, not really. It's more about Rick and the fact that it was getting too boring and too difficult for him. I prefer, you know, the part in fact with Jerry and Morty during this episode because they are really criticizing a lot during that part of the story. All of these people who can't accept scientific stuff, who are fighting it so much by using stupid things, personal experiences and making jokes, you know, just to not go really into the facts, into the scientific facts. And we know people like that. We already saw debates like that on television or even more on Twitter. Every day you have debates like that with people who can't believe scientific stuff just because they are used to think like that, just because they think like that, you know, into their lives because it happens to their mother, you know, like they are making generality of stuff, or just because they don't want to accept that they are stupid and that they can't know everything about everything just by themselves and that they need scientific people, you know, to know that kind of stuff and all. That was a good way to criticize, to denounce these people, and that was well done. Even more with Pluto, you know, that fact that everyone knows now that it's not a planet. Even me, you know, at first I was fighting this idea. Yes, I'm losing my hair. Even me, at first, I was fighting this idea, you know, about the fact that Pluto was not a planet anymore because I learned it when I was a kid and, you know, they're pushing that idea, that information, that knowledge so much into your mind, into your head, that when suddenly someone is telling you that it's not the truth anymore, you're like, during entire years you told me that it was the truth. Like, it's rough to change your own truth, you know, the one that you have in mind. So that was clever to use that. And no, Pluto is not a planet anymore. These little aliens on that planet, they were looking good. And that explanation about how Pluto is getting more little because of them using it, and the fact that they are ready also to use people who are not scientists to justify what they are doing, so people are not gonna understand what they are doing. It reminds me someone. No, global warming. It's not. It doesn't exist. The canicule right now, which is happening in France and into the entire world, no, it doesn't exist. Because you know what? People on Twitter are saying it. Oh, it's hot during summer. It's not a surprise. I don't go on Twitter anymore. I mean, I go on Twitter, but I'm not clicking on that kind of trends anymore. You know, people who are discussing about scientific facts like that, like, how can you debate about it when... That was well done. During this episode, these writers, all of the story that they made around that and all of what they put into it, in fact, that was well done. Okay, it's all for you and for me for today for Rick and Morty, and I will see you tomorrow for the 2 last episodes of this season 1 and maybe the 2 last episodes that I'm gonna watch on my channel. Again, I will see that tomorrow. It's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now, bye. It's getting too hot, that's it. Yes! 10 a.m. and that's it, it's already getting too hot.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.